Hey guys, it's me, and I am about 4 hours from entering my crippling depression that I will never escape from, otherwise known as The Walking Dead Season 7. Obviously, if you couldn't tell from the title, I will be recording my reaction, and while I haven't seen it yet, I've heard really bad things. Obviously, I'm really involved in the Walking Dead community. I've heard the spoilers. I've heard the things. I've heard it all. I really have. But at the same time, like, I've heard it all. So I don't even know what to believe. I've heard Glenn and Abraham get it. I've heard Glenn gets it. I've heard Daryl gets it. I've heard Maggie gets it. I've heard so many things. I've seen videos of it. I've seen the thumbnails of the videos, and I'm like, I'm not gonna click those videos or tap, I guess, because technology. So yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna tap that. No, siree, don't want to see that. But I have seen the thumbnail of the video, and I see it, and I'm like, whoa, is that person that I think it is? And I just leave, but it's still like lingering in my mind. Like, was that Maggie that I saw? Was that Glenn? Or like, who was it? But I know they did film the deaths for every character, so I don't know. I don't know if that was even real or not. But I saw a thing, seen a lot of things. Still not ready. Still not ready at all. But yeah, I am using an actual camera right now. You guys can't see. I just did like this. You guys obviously can't see what the heck it is, but I've got an actual camera that I'm looking into right now. I've got an actual microphone. I've got an actual tripod. I do not own it. I am borrowing it from my high school, which is a very cool thing that I can do now, thanks to a class that I took. So that's cool. So I can basically just rent whatever I want, always. Like, he was super chill about it too. Like, I was just like, hey, can I rent that camera? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Yeah, it's kind of weird, to be honest. Like, I didn't expect him to just hand it to me. Like, I didn't sign my name on a list, or like, he just gave it to me. Like, it was a present on Christmas. It was great. Because of that, I am now able to record my reaction to The Walking Dead Season 7 premiere. I'm not going to be recording my reaction to every episode. That would be absolutely ridiculous. But the premiere, maybe the mid-season finale, like, you can kind of tell when the big episodes are coming up. Yeah, I'm a little excited. I'm a little nervous. I don't want to talk forever. I think I will see you guys again at 7 o'clock, or 8 o'clock, or 9 for me, because I have to watch it late, because scheduling stuff. I have siblings, and it messes everything up, so I gotta stay off social media for a whole freaking hour. It's impossible. I'm gonna ruin it for myself. Anyway, yeah. I got my Cheetos. I got my Korean barbecue. I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's watch the Season 7 premiere. I want to die. Oh no. I'm not ready for this. Not ready at all. Disturbing to some viewers, crap's gonna be disturbing to me and everybody.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm gonna pee myself.
I'll be right back. Rick will be with me. If not, well, we can just turn these people inside out, won't we? I mean, the ones that are left.
Wait, what the heck?
What?
The new intro?
No, it's supposed to be a new intro, but it's not.
So far, this is going how I read it to go.
Shut your mouth, you spoiler reading.
Couldn't help it.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's not. Do it.
Wow, what a piece of shit. I'm gonna kill
Don't do that.
It's gonna be like the last 45 seconds or something.
No, it ain't.
Figure it out.
No, it
It's the
ain't.
last bit of the episode. I'm just so upset. That's just cruel. I hate you, Scott M. Gimple.
No, you don't. You love him or you wouldn't be watching this.
That's a fair point. Despite all of it, though, Michonne looks really good.
Bet you thought you were all gonna grow old together. Sitting around the table at Sunday dinner in a happily ever after.
I mean, yeah. Well, they have to show the disclaimer again.
I simply cannot decide.
I'm not ready for this. We're nearly halfway through the poem. Oh, my heart. No.
Anybody moves, anybody says anything, cut the boy's other eye out, feed it to his father, and then we'll start.
I'm okay with that.
You can breathe.
Abraham.
Told you.
You can cry. Hell, you're all gonna be doing that.
Oh!
Oh, look at that.
Oh! Ah!
Did you hear that? He said, suck my nuts.
Oh.
Oh my goodness!
Still like him?
This!
Oh, come on.
You guys, look at my dirty girl.
Shut your mouth.
Take a damn look.
No, why would you do that? You've doomed us all, Daryl.
Now, I already told you people. First one's free. Then what I say? I said I will shut that shit down. No exceptions. Now, I don't know what kind of lying assholes you've been dealing with. But I'm a man of my word. First impressions are important. I need you to know me. So, back to it.
not like him anymore.
No, Sue, you wasn't gonna take long before you.
Was it worth it, Daryl?
Was the joke that bad? You died, Rick.
Can we get a commercial break?
What happened? Doesn't mean the rest of them happened.
Like 4 seasons.
Yeah, like a year. A year-long commercial break.
Give me my pack.
Okay, don't fast forward. I need it in a second. Yeah, I read somewhere that the reason they did a cliffhanger in season 6 was because they wanted it to be like Rick-centric. And I think if they wanted to do that like Rick point of view where he was like looking around and all that stuff, I think that would have been nice if they wanted to do it Rick-centric. That's why people are mad.
What do you mean Rick-centric?
They wanted it to be focused on Rick and not the victim. That's why they felt if they showed the victim in the finale, it would take away from Rick. So that was the point. That's not how people saw it. And also, I'm really, really sad about the death, but I've been worrying about it all day. I honestly feel like it could have been more gruesome.
That was pretty bad.
It was really bad. But like,
Especially Glenn. Abraham, not so much, but Glenn's was pretty bad. But that was exactly how it happened in the comic book. His eyeball popping out and stuff.
Yeah.
That was pretty brutal.
Did he say, Maggie, I'll find you? Is that what he said?
Maggie said, Maggie, I love you.
I thought he said, Maggie, I'll find you.
That's what I heard, but I could see either way. Oh my gosh.
That was
the worst thing I've ever watched in my life.
I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm crying all night. All because Daryl had to be Daryl.
Yeah, I don't like Daryl since like season 4. This was
Should've
even
been
worse.
Daryl, you should have died.
I've always hated Daryl when people are like, why do you hate Daryl? And now I have a freaking reason.
Yeah, at least you have a reason now.
Yeah.
You don't just hate Daryl.
I don't just not like him.
Now you can literally just hate him now.
I really do. I saw a spoiler video on YouTube and it was like, don't blame Daryl. And I was like, dang right I'm going to blame Daryl if Glenn dies.
See, now Maggie's gonna be mad at Daryl instead of Rick.
Yeah, because she punches him in the comics. I think she's going to just beat the crap out of Daryl.
Because Abraham would have been it and they would have gone on
Yeah.
if Daryl hadn't done that.
I thought he was thinking of that.
Is he having hallucinations now?
Okay.
Yeah,
It's all the death scenes they filmed.
Yeah, I know they filmed them for all of them.
Yep.
I wonder if
That's why.
I wonder if Rick's gonna have a hallucination of himself because I know they filmed one for him too. No, thank you. That's gross. Ow.
That's why they filmed all the death scenes, just for this.
Yeah. That's what I wish would have happened. Freaking Daryl. Oh, the show was pretty hard to watch. I wouldn't have been upset if that happened.
Ooh.
That's gross.
Yeah, it looks like a big zitty pop.
Yeah. I can't pop my own little zits.
I think in a different world they would have been like besties.
For like barbecues and summer picnics.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Rick handled the whole thing wrong and she just went to him. Instead of just going and killing his guys.
Still never cried.
Who?
Me.
You bawled like a baby.
I mean, I made noises, but no tears came out. I don't know why.
Like you're bawling like a baby.
Still really broken about it.
Probably because you knew.
Yeah, that's true.
I knew.
Everyone knew it was going to be Glenn.
Yeah.
Had to be.
How the story would progress the best as it was.
I think it bothers me more that he killed Abraham than Glenn.
I don't care about Abraham.
I liked Abraham. I loved Abraham.
You know what I'm upset about with Abraham? I think I said this in
That they didn't take his arrow death just to kill
and
him.
I think I said this in the outro. It was like, he broke up with Rosita, which like pissed everybody off. And he never got to like avenge himself and show that he's actually a good person. He just died.
I think it was stupid to take away his arrow death and then kill him like 3 episodes later.
Yeah, he did nothing in that time.
Mm-hmm.
Kid,
heard about this on The Spoiling Dead. It's so stupid. What they're about to do.
Not really.
Yourself, Paul?
My what?
You left me.
No.
Really? You're gonna talk to him like that?
I sure would.
Only a teenager would do that.
Mm-hmm.
Not hurt?
No.
Should. Supposed to. Alright. Get down on the ground, kid. Next to Daddy.
I thought he was gonna make him spank him for a
Working
second.
ways.
He said it was stupid.
Oh.
Spells. We have
Alright,
Sharpies
kid.
in the apocalypse.
It's gonna be as cold as a warlock's ball sack. It's like you was hanging the ball sack above you and drag right across your forearm.
Yes. Whew. I'm actually totally kidding. I haven't even seen it yet. It's 2:50 in the afternoon, and this is water from my water bottle, and I just put it on my eyes. I'm not actually crying. I will cry, but I'm not right now at this very moment in time. It was all fake. It was a stunt for views. Did you enjoy it? It really looks like I've been crying though. Jesus. Yeah. I still have not seen the episode, but I know afterwards I'm not gonna be in the right state of mind to film an outro, nor will I even have the time, to be honest. But yeah, I just won't be in the right mindset to film an outro, so I'm gonna do it now. So hopefully, if you've made it this far, you've also seen the episode. If not, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, it's a genuine question. What the heck are you doing? But yeah, if you made it this far, you're probably experiencing the same emotional trauma that I'm experiencing right now, or not right now, but when the video is uploaded, it'll be right now. It's weird. It's weird stuff. It's weird. So yeah, it's probably rough on all of us. So I had a few jokes in the intro. If it actually was Abe and Glenn in the long run, I'm sorry. Glenn Rhee is my favorite character. He's been my favorite character since episode 1. I'm gonna do a little respect, because I really feel like Glenn's gonna die. I haven't seen the episode, but I know this is at the end, so it doesn't really make any sense. It's confusing, but yeah, I do think it's Glenn. Abraham too, maybe, but I could go on a rant on how killing 2 people is the stupidest thing in the world, but they're probably going to do it anyway, because it's AMC, and they don't care about it actually making sense for the story, they just want it to be cool. But yeah, just a quick little thing. Negan literally said he didn't want to kill them, but he kills 2. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I do think Glenn is going to die in this episode, so if he did, I apologize. Glenn's my favorite character. It started off as like, oh, this guy's in the TV show, the comics, and the video game. He's my favorite. That's just how it started, and then it just grew and snowballed into my love for Glenn Rhee. So if he does meet the bat tonight, I'm gonna be really, really sad. So for the jokes, I'm sorry. Even if he doesn't die, I still apologize. I love Glenn with all my heart. Cheeto Puff, he's pretty cool. I like Abraham. I'm a fan of Abraham. If he dies, I'm gonna be a little upset. Especially considering, he dumped Rosita, and that made all of the women under 18 just totally pissed with him. I mean, they were really upset. I was like, yeah, heart wants what the heart wants, go for it. Like, I didn't care. But he just dies before he has time to, avenge himself in a way. Kind of upsetting to me. But yeah, I'm gonna avoid the jokes, because we're probably all a little sensitive. And I'm probably editing this right now, and future me is like, just shut up. Just shut your mouth. He's probably really upset because he's like, how dare you be happy? And future me isn't happy. He's currently on the verge of death, most likely. Yeah, so no jokes. I'm just going to cut it flat here. Anyway, my name is AJ. If you enjoyed, you can click the like button. If you really enjoyed, you can click the subscribe button, which should be at the top of the video, bottom of the video, or the sides of the video, wherever the heck you just put it nowadays. But I will see you in the next video, whatever that video may be, and until then, peace. So, it's the morning after. I've slept since the premiere, more or less. I didn't get much sleep at all. It really, you know, when I watched it and it was happening, it was like the shock, you know, of, oh my god, you know, that's who it was this whole time. That's who it was. And then just that's so gory, you know. I can't believe they did that. That's insane. And then as I get into bed and I start to go to sleep, you know, it resonates and it sinks in, and I'm like, these people are dead, you know. They're gone. You know, I think of like Glenn driving his car into Atlanta, and you know, Glenn punching Abraham in the face. You know, like all those things were pointless. You know, they will never be in another episode of this show ever again, which is a hard thing to just wrap my head around. You know, they're not really characters to me. I don't see them. They're, I mean, I wouldn't say real, but they're real enough to have an impact on you. You know, they don't die and you just go, wow, that was gory, and just go on with your life. You know, it sits with you. It really does. And this is something I'm never going to get out of my head. And, you know, I'm bound to hear spoilers. I mean, I'm on social media all the time. I have a Walking Dead YouTube channel, again, more or less, you know. I do all kinds of stuff, but YouTube's a part of what I am, you know. I do The Walking Dead on YouTube, that's what I'm trying to say. That's a part of it. I run a Walking Dead fan page. I'm bound to hear spoilers of all kinds, but Glenn and Abraham was definitely the one I heard the most. And going into it, you know, I made the joke in the intro. Going into it, that's what I expected. And even though Glenn was my favorite character of all time, I mean, like any media ever, Glenn was my favorite. There was no denying it. And going into it, you know, I was like, okay, Abraham's probably gonna die. Glenn's probably gonna die. This really sucks, but I can handle it. I'll be okay. I was wrong. I was not at all ready for that. I wasn't. You know, it's not really how they died or that I waited so long to see who it was, and I was kind of hoping that AMC would pull some switcheroo or something, and it ended up being Daryl and just shock everyone, you know, and just shatter all the spoilers that were going around. And in the back of my mind, I thought, maybe. But really, why would they bother, you know? Why would they even bother? So, you know, I've been preparing myself for, like, what, 6 months? 4 of those months basically knowing who it is. And I really went into this thinking I was prepared. And if what I'm experiencing right now is with 4 months of preparation, I can't even imagine what would have happened if it would have been someone else. You know, if maybe Glenn would have died in the finale, but I didn't have time to process it. You know. I didn't actually cry last night. I didn't. I know it probably looks like I did in the video, and I made the crying noises, but I never actually cried, which is weird. It was like I was crying, but nothing was coming out. Like I did cry, but there were no tears. I think because I was just so shocked, you know. And that moment that Abraham was picked, I was like, oh Jesus, you know, here it comes. You know, when you hear spoilers online, there are things leading up to it that you're like, oh well, the spoiler's true. You know, and like another Glenn, like in season 6, episode 3, when I heard the spoiler of him falling off the dumpster, and back then it was he falls off the dumpster and gets torn apart. You know, Spoiling Dead had no idea that he was alive. And by the way, I don't do spoilers. I hate spoilers, but I always get them. I always see them whether I want to or not. It sucks. You know, but like with season 6, episode 3, you know, and I didn't really believe it. But then as soon as they, you know, him and Nick got surrounded, and they got into that alleyway, you know, I was like, oh Jesus, here it comes. And once they got on the dumpster, I was like, yep, this is it. You know, there's always that thing that leads up to it, and you haven't seen it yet, but you're like, okay, this confirms spoilers true. This is gonna happen now. And Abraham getting the bat was that for me. You know, and I didn't actually know how it happened. It was the only spoiler. I didn't know the details. You know, I had heard Glenn gets it and Abraham interferes and Negan kills him, or Daryl interferes and he kills Abraham, or the way it actually happened. I did all kinds of different variations. I heard that Glenn gets shot. You know, it was